What is going on, YouTube? AVI back with another video. And in today's video, we're going to be reviewing this Mercedes-Benz EQE 450 Plus 4MATIC. And it's going to be a little quick video just because it's early in the morning. And just wanted to show you guys a little quirks and features and what's going on. So this car is actually a loaner from Mercedes. It's kind of interesting thinking because it's, you know, all electric and they have to kind of charge it for you and loan it out to people while they're getting their service done. So yeah, I find it interesting that they would loan this vehicle out being over $75,000. Like, you kind of think that they're not selling pretty well, that they have to loan this out so and make their money's worth. So I find that kind of interesting. But this car, after a few seconds of kind of driving it around the neighborhood and stuff, it surprised me pretty good. So I just wanted to show you guys all around it. Obviously, we're not gonna stick too much around the exterior because that's not like the strong suit of this car, but it is all electric, and I'll kind of show you guys the little features it has. So this is the key fob, and first impressions, when you unlock the vehicle, it kind of plays a little electric jingle going on, so maybe you guys can hear it. There's like a slight humming in the background, which is kind of nice. It kind of sounds like the speakers on this side or something. So, and those are the DRLs. They look pretty clean. And you can see right on the door sill, or right on the door handles, they do light up on both sides with the Mercedes-Benz signal from the side mirror. So yeah, I'm gonna unlock it again. There you could hear the sound better, and I'm gonna lock it. It's gonna play another sound. Yeah, pretty cool stuff. I'm sure you can also unlock it just by, nope, that's a lock. Unlocking. You do have frameless doors. That one just shut on me. Another frameless door in the back. I'm not sure if you guys like that style on this kind of car. This is an EQE. And maybe you want some sort of luxury, like some frame doors. I know frameless doors are usually like a sporty thing, but that is the entrance. And it is a little awkward getting in here. It's kind of like this weird egg shape, so you kind of have to duck your head down a little. You do get Mercedes-Benz illuminated door sills, but let's go to the front just because we're going to talk about specs. And no, you cannot open this hood. It looks like you can because there's gaps, but I'm sure you can't. I think it's a service thing that the Mercedes-Benz service has to do. So you get 288 horsepower, 417 pound-feet of torque, 0 to 60 in 6 seconds, and I believe the range is around 250, so it's not really all that much. And then just want to show you guys the interior, and it's pretty luxurious in here. This is essentially like an E-Class. And let's hop in. I love these vents. They look like straight from the SL65, basically, these jet fighter style vents. Then you get your huge screen with so many fingerprints on it. And let's start it up because I think it plays another jingle. You can see all the lights. Kind of just shot through when I started the car. And I like this floating design, door handle, floating design, pretty much like the essentials you need. And then you got your Burmester sound speaker. So I'm not going to go crazy through all the apps and all the infotainment stuff, because you can kind of find that in all Mercedes products. But yeah, just showing you guys the cup holder situation. I'm sure you could fold these in or remove them for even more storage. And then you got a wireless phone charger down there. And this huge center console storage, let's check it out. Yeah, it's pretty deep in here. You got a huge panoramic sunroof, and the back seats are also pretty nice. The floor is almost flat. Most EVs have like a flat floor already, which is kind of funny. We still have a little transmission hump there. Yeah. And then you get this nice wood style trim that wraps around the whole dash. And I think the higher model uses the hyperscreen, so it kind of has that shape for it. So we're just missing that passenger side screen and basically the screen that wraps around the whole dash. But yeah, this is a pretty nice interior. Would I get this kind of EV? Not really. Just because of the design. Look at that 360 camera, rear view camera. Let's take it up for a quick drive to show you guys an acceleration. Right, we're in drive here, 4-wheel drive. Telling me I don't have my seatbelt on, but I probably should. But that was a pretty quick acceleration. Like I said, 0 to 60 in 6 seconds. And as I put my seatbelt on, it kind of tightened me in a little bit better. But yeah, I'm not really used to like fast cars with quick accelerations, but you can kind of feel that like a roller coaster ride sensation. Like I almost feel like nauseous feeling driving this thing. But yeah, that's just something I got to get used to. But so I'm just coming back for the night shots. Just forgot to show you guys some things. So here's the car charging. It's at the level 1 or level 3. I'm not sure what they call it. It's plugged into the house, so it's probably gonna take days to get fully charged. And yeah, I think it's around like 4 miles an hour, but I'm not sure how to see that. But I want to show you guys the trunk. You can open it with the key or pushing this thing. As you can see, a lot of space, and it does light up the trunk pretty well. A lot of space here. I know it's kind of hard to see at night, but and then down up here you can fold the seats, the left side, right side, just fold them flat, and then lock and close the trunk. Cool sound. And let's check out some of the things I forgot to show you guys. Presented with a nice little graphic there. And that's the charging we're at now. We're at 88 miles. We definitely need some juice for the commute. So here, let's go home. And I want to show you guys the 360 camera. There we go. We're in a tight situation here. So it's picking up pretty well. And it's kind of cool how you can drag and look around. And you can see we're tight here just to get that charging cable, and it's pretty like nice, and the resolution is great. You can see people walking, well, not now, but before, and you can check your blind spots. You can check if you're gonna hit the curb, check the other side, so it's good for like parallel parking. things like that. And something else that this car has, and I forgot to mention, it has ventilated seats. And you can kind of hear them. They sound pretty loud, but it's on the 3rd setting. You can lower them. Heated seats and ventilated. So I wonder how that is. You can have both on at the same time. This is all your charging information. I wish there was more to this. All I can see is that I'm at 28%, 88 miles, 0 miles gained, 1.3 kilowatts. But I want to see, like, you know, dumb it down for me. Like, I want to see how many miles per hour I'm gaining or something. Like, something as simple as that. Maybe there's a way, but it's kind of, I've been trying to look for a while, and that's a little difficult. Let's check out. There was a, here, let me show you guys the ambient lighting. As you can see, there's a multicolor going on. And also, the lights go out to the seats too, the back of the seats, obviously to the back row, and even up here, along the dash, the footwell. So lights are everywhere. So here's your different color combos you can pick from. Pretty nice. And they all kind of, it's not like separate. It kind of fuses together, which is kind of nice. I know for the GLA, that wasn't the case. They were kind of, the colors were on separate panels, but this is yeah, pretty nice. It's technically an E-Class. And actually, just sitting here for a while, the heated seats with the vents, it kind of feels good. You're able to put in your height as well, and the driver's seat will adjust for the best optimal driving position you should be at. It's somewhere along these settings, but I can't find it at the moment. But I thought it was a kind of a cool feature. And something else to note, the assistance, I guess, is very active and maybe a little too safe. So, for example, my brother was just driving on the highway, and I guess the active lane assist and the active steering was on, and just somebody was entering the highway, and I guess this car was trying to swerve out the way. So it's a little unsafe, and if you're not used to that, I would turn off all those things. Forgot to mention too, there's a lot of storage down here, just because there's no transmission. Essentially, they made room down here for more stuff, preferably a purse, maybe. And yeah, I like how all the window switches are metal and all one touch, fully automatic. They all feel good, nice and cold feeling. Nice. And these seat adjustments, they don't actually move. They kind of just go sort of like a haptic. Everything is haptic in this car. So even the lights here, you touch the light and it turns on. There's no physical button. Same with the panoramic sunroof. You just kind of slide your finger up or back and it's going to open up the sunroof. And also something else that I thought was cool was when you change your temperatures, you kind of see like blips of red and blue, kind of indicating that you just lowered the temperature or increased it. So yeah. And also for the glove box, there's no physical door latch. You have to press a button that's kind of lit up right there. Press that and it opens up for you. That's pretty nice. Down here you got your dynamic select mode. So here we're in Eco, Comfort, Sport. A little jingle just happened. Individual, you can customize your settings the way you want it. Whenever you come out of Eco, something clicks down here. That must be like the pedal commander or something. It's maybe gonna tune down your acceleration or something. Climate menu, it's all digital. So here it is. Oh, and you can set your pre-entry climate, I guess. So every time you enter the car, it's gonna be the way you want it. Ventilated seats on, things like that. You can adjust your screens, you can have your navigation. Let's start over here. Understated, I guess it's pretty minimalistic. Also futuristic, so that's kind of cool. Sporty dash. Not sure I'm in park. Can I floor it? Nope. There's no engine revving, so I don't know what's going on. Classic. Pretty classic. Navigation. Now you guys know where I live. Pretty nice. Assistance if you want your active lane and stuff. It's pretty cool. And obviously adaptive cruise control settings. And your infotainment stuff. And actually, when I was turning the wheel, I was seeing if the rear wheels would turn, but they don't. So maybe that's something for the higher trim. So back to David with the conclusion. And as we parked, we're going to check out the back. And you get some nice door pockets, or back seat pockets. Nothing else really going on back here, but you got a nice view up there. The rear view mirror, or the rear view glass, is pretty small, so it's kind of hard seeing back there as I was driving. But got a little storage for your phone, and I'm sure if you click it twice, get cup holders. All right. So overall, this was a nice little starter EV drive. I'm sure Mercedes, they loan these out to people just to kind of get people into that EV game and see how they feel about it. I mean, it's something to consider. I kind of liked it, but would I buy this one for over $75,000? I'm not too sure about that. So if you guys like this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and follow for more car content. And just like that, AVI out.